Edwin Watenya Sifuna has, over the past decade, evolved into one of Kenya's most articulate, combative, and ideologically grounded political figures. Serving as a Nairobi Senator and a central pillar within the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, Sifuna represents a generation of leaders determined to redefine party politics and internal democracy. As of February 2026, his estimated net worth is believed to range between 90 million Kenyan shillings and 130 million Kenyan shillings, accumulated from his legal practice, Senate salary, and personal investments. Unlike many political elites associated with flamboyance, Sifuna projects an image of structured professionalism rather than opulence, a trait that strengthens his credibility among urban voters. But beyond numbers, his real wealth lies in influence, particularly within ODM, where he's become both a reformist symbol and a lightning rod for controversy. Early life, parents, siblings, education background. Edwin Sifuna was born on May 22, 1982, in Kakamega County, Western Kenya. Raised in a disciplined and education-focused household, he is the second born in a family of 5 children. His father worked within the local municipal system, exposing him early to grassroots governance structures. His mother, a teacher, instilled in him a deep respect for education, debate, and intellectual growth. Those foundations would later define his legal and political career. Education background. Primary school, Kakamega Township Primary School Secondary School, Muzingo High School University, University of Nairobi, Bachelor of Laws LLB, 2006 Kenya School of Law, Postgraduate Diploma in Law, 2007 admitted to the bar, 2008 at the University of Nairobi. Sifuna sharpened his analytical skills and built networks that would later serve him in national politics. Though not known for dramatic student activism, he developed a reputation for debate and ideological clarity. Personal life, wife, kids, religion, other works. Edwin Sifuna is married to Didi Wamakoya, a fellow lawyer and environmental advocate. The couple reportedly met during their university days and have built a private yet stable family life. They are blessed with a daughter, whom Sifuna occasionally references in public speeches as a reminder of the Kenya he hopes to shape. Raised in a Catholic environment, Sifuna's faith continues to influence his ethical stance on governance and leadership. Outside politics, he remains active in youth mentorship, constitutional discourse, and advocacy for transparency within political parties. Professional career, legal career. Before entering politics fully, Sifuna built his career as an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. He founded E. Sifuna and Associates Advocates, specializing in constitutional law, governance, and corporate advisory work. His grounding in law has remained central to his political identity, often framing his arguments around legality, institutional integrity, and rule-based governance. Political career and the ODM power struggle, 2024 to 2026. Sifuna's political prominence began rising significantly in 2017 when he contested the Nairobi Senate seat. Though he lost then, his campaign built visibility. In 2018, he was appointed ODM Secretary-General, a role that placed him at the heart of party operations and national opposition politics. In 2022, he was elected Nairobi Senator, solidifying his electoral legitimacy. The ODM wrangles and Linda Mwananchi movement. By 2025 to 2026, Sifuna had become the central figure in a dramatic internal ODM confrontation. A newspaper spotlighted how wrangles within ODM were complicating the 2027 re-election strategy of William Ruto Oburu, Ojinga. Factionalism within ODM led to the birth of the Linda Mwananchi movement, which quickly evolved from a protest against internal party decisions into a broad political reform movement, uniting rebels and younger leaders across party lines. At the core of the struggle was a leadership contest between allies of Oburu, Ojinga supporters of Sifuna. Both camps accused each other of being financed by powerful political interests. Oburu's side was alleged to be aligned with President Ruto's broader 2027 strategy, while Sifuna's camp strongly denied allegations that it was funded by former President Uhuru Kenyatta. On Saturday, February 21st, 2 parallel political events symbolized a split. Linda Mwananchi rally and Kakamega Linda Ground rally in Siaya led by Oburu, Tensions escalated after Sifuna was removed as ODM Secretary-General on February 11th, a move that sparked national controversy. However, the Political Parties Disputes Tribunal, PPT, granted him temporary relief, restraining ODM from implementing the decision pending hearing, a major legal victory that strengthened his reformist narrative. Key leaders supporting Linda Mwananchi. Several influential leaders rallied behind Sifuna. Babu Wino emerged as the movement's chief parliamentary defender, leveraging his activist background as former SONU chairman. James Orengo brought historical legitimacy, recalling his 1980s pro-democracy struggle. Godfrey Osatsi insisted the dispute was about party rules, not power. Caleb Amisai opposed any ODM-UDA alliance. Winnie Odinga added emotional and generational weight, urging internal democracy. Richard Onyanka and Anthony Kibijendi strengthened regional support. The movement increasingly positioned itself as a resistance bloc against what it termed the broad-based government arrangement. This internal conflict significantly complicated President Ruto's 2027 re-election arithmetic, as a divided ODM could either weaken opposition unity or trigger a broader youth-driven reform coalition. House tour and car collection. Sifuna maintains a relatively modest public lifestyle compared to many senior politicians. Residence: comfortable Nairobi home, exact location private. Vehicles: known to use practical executive SUVs suitable for official functions. He has openly emphasized service over showmanship, reinforcing his image as policy-focused rather than luxury-driven. College career. At the University of Nairobi, Sifuna refined his debating skills and legal reasoning. His exposure to constitutional discourse during Kenya's reform years shaped his ideological foundation. Cause of death. As of February 2026, Edwin Sifuna is alive and actively serving as Nairobi Senator. There are no reports or indications regarding any illness or death. Legacy and political future. By 2026, Edwin Sifuna stands at a defining crossroads. Reformist hero to some disruptive challenger to other strategic variable in Kenya's 2027 presidential chessboard. Whether Linda Mwananchi transforms into a permanent political bloc or reconciles with the party establishment, Sifuna's role in shaping ODM's ideological direction is undeniable. His journey, from Kakamega to Nairobi Senate, from lawyer to party strategist, continues to unfold in real time.